ton of guys out to be successful.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these 2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Ruggiano giving chase, and that's the 3rd out. Reds leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Jet Bandy will lead things off for the Angels here as they look to get it going in their half of the 6th. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Yunel Escobar comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25, Justin Ruggiano.
Justin Ruggiano will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And you know, with that fella waiting on deck, if you...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Zach Cozart will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Richards peers in. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. You know, both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Ruggiano ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Number 4 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Heading out toward shallow right. Calhoun will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Billy Hamilton will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And he falls behind 0-2. This is in the air to left field. Moving under it, Ruggiano, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. Score remains deadlocked. Mike Trout steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning. He makes good contact and he can run.
Dan Straley will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7.
Dan Straley.
Mike Trout steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The center fielder number 27.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
And that's where you're going to have to be with that fastball. Like a lot of power guys.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, number 197 in his career, and the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1. Jose Bautista will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the lead, but you know that's good fortitude to come back with the punch out. And he needed that.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 runs, 6 hits. One error for the Angels so far. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Well, this is how you bounce back from giving up a home run. It's back-to-back strikeouts. As a pitcher, you've got to have a short memory out there, and he looks like he's come back from that one in pretty good shape.
Albert Pujols is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. Two straight out.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 2-1 Angels. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
In there for strike one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
The first baseman.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The right fielder, number 21.
Stepping up to the plate, Preston Tucker. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled to first. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him.
Woo, no problem.
So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Angels are out in front, 2-1. Andrelton Simmons will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Nope.
Ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Winkler racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump that you've been in. This ball is absolutely waffled right there. It's a much better swing than he's shown in these past few games, and he's going to pull into second with a nice little wall ball double.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. Brandon Phillips stands in as he looks at ball one here.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Tucker over to his left, one away.
Up next for the Angels, catcher, Jett Bandy.
Jett Bandy takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
That evens it up 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in on to first, and there were two down.
That's just a textbook case right here. By not advancing the runner on that previous at-bat, that would have been a run. Instead, now you've got 2 outs and a runner only at third.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and it's back to the top of the order now for Yunel Escobar. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Adam Duvall, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Ruggiano going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Left fielder, Jesse.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Mark Melanson.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Jesse Winkler will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
Chop to first. Pujols has it. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Smart baseball right there. It's amazing how often this thing gets fouled up. You've got the go-ahead run at second base. Nobody out. Your first job has to be to get the guy to third base, and he's able to put this ball on the ground to the right side to move that guy up 90 feet and get some high fives in the dugout.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Trying to hold the lead. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Ruggiano sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
And you know that third base coach had to at least entertain the idea of sending him. But I think staying put was the right call. I don't think you want to take chances like that as the tying run.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Melanson pauses. Here's the 0-1. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's a good all-around performance. And, hey, look at it this way. They're 1-0 here to start the summer off if they get it started with a W.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Angels are winners here, 2-1. So long from Anaheim.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Garrett Richards. His record is now 5-7. The save to Mark Melanson, his 21st. The loss goes to Dan Straley. He falls to 2-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Atlanta Braves went deep 4 times as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals, 8-1. Looking at the standings, the Braves are in last place in the NL East. They're 7 games back. The Cardinals are in second place in the NL Central, 6.5 games back. Chris Hatcher earned win number 7 this season as the Dodgers defeated the Cubs 4-3. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. As of today, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. The Dodgers are leading the National League West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Padres cracked 16 hits on the day as they stomped the Brewers 8-2. At the moment, the Brewers sit in last place in the National League Central Division, 17 games out of first. The Padres sit in third place in the National League West Division, 20 games out of first. Jake Thompson earned the third W of his season, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 2-0. Right now, the Phillies are in fourth place in the NL East, 6 games out of first. The Nationals are atop the division. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. The Giants grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona, 9-5. It was their 5th straight victory. Heading into today, the Diamondbacks sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Giants are second in the division, 12.5 games back. The Baltimore Orioles got together to allow 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 6-2. Looking at the standings, the Orioles are in second place in the AL East, 5 games back. The Twins are in third place in the AL Central, 6 games out of first. The A's hit 3 long balls as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 7-1. As of today, the Indians sit in second place in the AL Central Division, 4.5 games back. The A's are in third place in the AL West, 12 games behind first place. The Mets brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-3. Right now, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. They trail by 8.5 games. The Mets sit in second place in the National League East Division, only a game and a half back. The Houston Astros launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-0. Heading into today, the Astros are in first place in the AL West, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. The Angels are 4th in the division, 14.5 out of first. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.